And welcome, folks, to another exciting adventure of me getting my butt handed to me in the stock market. It's not as bad as it seems, I think. But yeah, let's dive into it. So my 145 covered call in ARM is currently sitting pretty and going down. If you remember, I paid where I sold it for 98 cents, and it shot up to about a buck 40, and now it's back to 106. And the theta is, I'm liking that. It's heading downwards, but let's hope it sticks there. And maybe I can roll it over tomorrow, the next day. Don't know, maybe it'll expire completely worthless. My BBAI is currently floating at 574, and I have one covered call because of getting exposure a couple weeks ago, and an option expiring in the money. So that is at 788, and I've dialed down the what's its name? Uh, I've dialed down the price at this point of my underlying from 780 something to I think it said 613 if you count in this option and the what's its name? And the cash secured put that I sold a couple days ago, which is now trading at next to zero, and hopefully will also expire worthless. The problem with these is they are 5 cent options, which means if I do set up an order and I put it out there and say I want to sell this thing, I can only do it at 5 cent intervals. And then you're running the risk of this thing executing at 5 cents. So at this point, I'm just kind of better off letting it expire. My Weeble put is doing fine. It's what's its name? The stock, the underlying is sitting at 1529 at this point in the day, and uh, I sold it for what 11 cents. I'm now looking at my paper right now, so I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head. It's sitting at last trade was at 7 cents, so 30% profit. That's not that bad. And I about 20 minutes ago just sold an RGTI put for 1550. They had earnings yesterday and the stock went kind of wild in the beginning of the day and then popped back. So if I go to a chart, I just go like that. Yeah, it just kind of went whoop, all the way up and all the way down, and then just kind of sat there for a little bit and stabilized. And I figured at way up here that I was going to pull the plug and buy or sell a 1550 put, which I did and got a massive 12 cents for. Woohoo. And then the stock went slightly down and into the toilet. And now we're sitting at it's at $18 or between 18 and 21 $20, and I am slightly in the toilet on this one, but I'm not gonna sit around and worry about it too much. It's got what Wednesday, 2.5 days left, and yeah, I am not fretting it in the least. Let's see what else. So I will be hopefully closing all of these out tomorrow and or on Friday or letting them expire, and everyone will be happy. I hope ARM isn't getting taken away on Friday. It doesn't pop up to 145, but if it does, it does. If I look at the next week's sweet premium, so minus a buck 08. I think I could maybe move the next strike to about the 146, 147 region, and that would give me, well, right now it's at 252. Maybe that would give me about a buck 70 worth of premium on on Friday in the afternoon, and maybe about a buck 40 if I was to do a 147. Uh, Less so if I go higher up here into 148 and into 149s or even into the 150s. Maybe stick away from that territory. Just try to do another weekly and try to make some cash and get that 0.00375% that I'm always talking about. Now, on the other end, I just need to look at what Utility is doing. They had a distribution update today and they stayed above 10 cents, which is actually really sweet. So now I think it's 5 weeks above 10 cents. So they are really raking it at this point. And that's about it. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Update you guys tomorrow. Let you know what's going on, but so far nothing massive. Uh, Maybe. It seems our GTI is moving again, sliding. I'm still 75 cents out of range here, so let's see what happens. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.